go on and What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Downtime in the Ring Live. I got my co-host Unk. I got my co-host Chris. Aew got that fucking money.
That big motherfucking bag.
CM Punk's words, man. They age like sour milk.
Come on, man.
No, he was saying shit. He was saying how they were in the business of making good matches, not making money. Apparently not. They will be going to HBO Max in January. I think it's literally probably going to be the Wednesday right after Raw debuts on Netflix, which I love. I love it so much because it'll be simulcast on HBO Max. I think that's great. I'm so happy for that. I'm super excited. As always, gentlemen, what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about how the new NXT theme sounds oddly familiar.
Somebody want to call us? Hey, Sean, don't play with it. Don't play with it.
See, and this can all be rectified, Sean. I love you.
With a quick
wrestler.
Absolutely. How can it be rectified, Chris?
Make Downtime in the Ring the official pod for NXT. We already got the matching theme songs, just saying, just a thought, just a thought. I don't need any money because I don't have lawyers to fight you on it. So
just put us on TV.
That's put us on TV,
Yeah, he texted me that yesterday and I was like, you got your fantasy booking hat on, don't you, bud? Because god damn.
I mean,
NXT, me and Unc, we talked earlier today. NXT put on a great performance in front of a very packed crowd. A lot of people didn't get to watch it because who goes on the CW randomly?
Who the fuck has, I get it. It's more accessible to everybody, but we in the age of people moving away from standard, TV practices. Ain't nobody got cable no more. Ain't nobody got regular TV. My TV is a Roku. It's a streaming TV. So, boy,
even if you have it, nobody, since they've got rid of all the DC Universe stuff, nobody goes on the CW at all because they got rid of the Arrowverse. They got rid of Flash. They have Lois and Clark. But that's it. Nobody really goes to the CW. So
I mean, if you like the Homecoming, because that's on there, that's a show. But
what the fuck
exactly
is the
what It's okay. It's on TV most of the time in my house. It's like fucking waiting
What
room
is it?
background. It's like imagine if you went to high school and you were good at sports and they just focused on how you was good at sports.
Is it like that show All American?
That's all it is.
That's all it is. Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay. All right.
I think it is all American. Don't get me. I swear the missus are probably gonna be mad for me misquoting this because I'm sure she watches this shit all the time.
She's gonna be like, "Why did you call it
You gonna be
the
hot
Homecoming?
about it.
It's All American."
Did you call it the Homecoming? It's All American Homecoming. That's what it's called because they went back home. Remember?
I'll be like, well,
Either way, they should have stayed on USA. At least I could have seen it.
I mean, it's great. They put on a great product. I like the new belts. I want them. I'm in love with the new belts. It was a great show. I mean, it is what it was. Bianca and Jade came to the aid of Kalani Jordan, so we'll see Bianca and Jade on NXT a lot more now.
Absolutely beating everybody.
So I mean, it'll be good. What were your guys' thoughts on it?
You know what?
It.
Go ahead, Chris.
I liked it. It was a nice breath of fresh air for some reason. Like I was just like, it's not. It gave it takeover vibes because of course it is in the larger arena, but it's like, if this is what NXT is gonna be about, like between title, like of course the title change just happened to be on it because of the debuting episode, but it's like it's got that air of like between down to the look of it, it's got that air of like fresh, it's got that NXT black and gold vibe, but it's like black and platinum.
Listen, they just put a nice fresh coat of paint on the same turd we've been watching for years. That's the best way I can word it. I'm mad because Ego lost. Let's just identify at least why I'm mad in the first place, okay? He should still be the champ. As much as we needed to whoop that Trick Part 2, as much as we needed him to win. Congratulations, Trick Williams, on becoming a 2-time
Kill him with a
NXT
smile.
champion. But I don't know. I wasn't ready for Ego to, just put down the belt yet, man. I was having a good time with it.
Well, 100%. I mean, I had speculated because I thought they were going to go with the original plan for Julia, which is put the belt on her. They already have introduced Delta. We have Stephanie Vacure, who's ready to show up. Like, this NXT women's roster is the best roster in all of professional wrestling. Anybody can argue with it, and frankly, you're right. But this women's roster will be the most stacked and best roster that we could possibly have for any women's company anywhere. So I'm super excited with that. I was listening to Busted Open today, and it was a lot of like, well, Julia lost, so where does she go from here? I'm like, well, for one, that's day 2, day 3, like she can go anywhere from here.
Second match, she's fine. She is fine.
I think it's more that everybody just wants Roxanne to go to the main roster, and like the best way to start putting the seeds into that of like, oh, she is leaving is either in December when we have the next draft is have her lose it before next December. So probably at Halloween Havoc, or Cora
Jade has another injury.
Bro, she just came back.
Dude, it happened to Nikita. She had 2 matches and then she went out for another year. It happened to Nikita. It'll happen to Cora, and that sucks to say. Like, that's the worst thing to say. But Chris is not wrong.
I got you. She just took the hood off her head and said, "Hi guys, I'm here."
She probably tore a rotator cuff while taking off that hood too.
I don't know. She's like her adopted father. He can't seem to stay uninjured long either.
But it's Chicago. They got Lou Malnati's pizza.
Oh my god.
So.
Did you see like apparently CM Punk was like, we have pizza for everybody. There were so many people that called in today to bust it open who were like, they didn't have damn pizza.
Well, listen, they probably got it for the first they said free pizza. They just didn't say the fine print for the first 100 people that come outside and get it. Or while supplies last.
Apparently they had food trucks because one dude walked out. He was like, oh, so they were handing it at the door, but they got done. So we went up to the food truck and he was like, yeah, there were like people taking like 3 or 4 away at a time. I was like, oh, fair enough. Okay. Overall, it was a good show. I think that the biggest gripe was that some people didn't get to see it, and then some people did get to see it, and it's all up to your individual CW station and how they were showing it.
But on the app, it did not work. I'll just let you know that now. I didn't see it working at all on the app.
Damn.
At all.
Was it NXT that dude like completely just missed the table spot?
Yeah, Zachary.
Oh yes.
Launched.
He
got launched.
I feel like that's only okay because we're friends. If we weren't friends and we got backstage, I would fuck you up. But it's like we boys. I was at your wedding. You was at my wedding. I'm your kid's godparent. I'm sure that's the case. So we're just gonna be like, hey, don't fucking throw me 15 feet next time.
I'm going to be watching the next couple of GCW events to see if somebody can get launched even farther past the table.
Jesus, now this is the thing. We're trying to throw him back to Gorilla now. See if you can make it backstage.
that street fight was pretty nice. I liked it. And the 2 people with the most chemistry in the street fight. Oh, dude.
Oh, I thought the Guns were going to debut just for some odd reason. I felt like the Guns should have debuted either. They should have yesterday. So if not, just do it right in the middle of Sexy Red's performance. Just do it right in the middle of that.
Why do we need to shit on Sexy Red? She is a draw. She is a draw here. She is the biggest draw in NXT right now.
You can't have everything, Unc. We support Tongaloa, but we gotta stand Sexy Red.
We gotta put our feet down.
Yeah, we have to put our feet down somewhere.
Okay. Listen. Is I don't know, man, because the last time she was on that show, I got to see Lola Vice in a new eye that I've never seen her before. So, I mean, let's see what type of energy Sexy Red is coming back with, and then we'll go from there.
It'll be great to see like what how NXT evolves here. I was really worried that like you said, it was just going to be a different color of the same turd, but it wasn't. It felt so much more fun. The backstage segment between Roxanne and Cora, I didn't think we needed that. I feel like we shouldn't have had that yet and just waited it out a little bit more for Cora to kind of explain why she did what she did and why she's doing what she's doing, instead of being like, oh, 2 minutes. Well, I like who you become while I'm gone and injured. So let's keep in touch. I didn't want that. I was like, that's that. If that's my only thing I didn't want on NXT last night, I feel like they just knocked it out of the park.
It's going to become a loser gets injured first style match.
Not the loser gets injured first match.
Fucking Roxanne's is the Iron Woman,
and so Roxanne is the Iron Woman. So we know how the outcome is going to be.
It's just Cora gone in the first 2 minutes. Jesus, somewhere I'm gonna hear Bully Ray be like, "Why did we even do that?"
It's funny that Cora Jade has more injuries without the penny board than with it. So
that penny board was lucky. She should have never.
Yeah.
Oh God, no. Not the penny board.
Oh man,
NXT was definitely solid, man.
So the Miz TV segment, what y'all thought?
Ova's losing it.
Listen,
Ova's gonna lose it. Ova's gonna lose it.
I'm sorry. I feel like I couldn't even get into the fact of what we were here to do, because fuck the Miz. That's my new TED Talk edition. Fuck the Miz.
What?
Mike Mizanin is cool, but fuck the Miz. Just because, I mean, we knew that this was coming.
Yes.
We've seen this for months on end.
Yes.
But when it just happens, I just can't. I can't. I'm sorry, man. I'm
I
always
mean,
going to be
you
on
know,
truth side. You
I
can't
would
do
be
truth like that.
I would be on truth side, and I love truth, but I'd be pissed off too if I was set up with Bronson Reed thinking it was Braun Breaker.
I mean, that's where I was
Like-
kind of going with that.
like to an extent, truth did deserve it. Now, do I maliciously say he deserved it? No, I think truth is a national treasure.
But in real life, yes, he does.
But like, what? What? That was a long time coming, and we know the Miz is short fused and can turn on a dime.
Yes.
So
I should have expected that, but just to see it, it was just I'm with the crowd for the first time. Boo! I don't like him. I was immediately turned.
sugar bin for Cody. Just saying. Instant heel turn on
Oh,
Truth.
listen, that was it. I feel like that's how it's gonna happen too. Unrelated. That's gonna be the Homelander beginnings.
Can we talk about how funny it was though that he looked at the authors of Pain and then just immediately went and just kicked Truth?
It wasn't funny because I'm thinking, oh yes, hot tag, let's go. Because I've seen this match 3 times before, and I know how this is gonna go. Nope. Just kicked them right in the
I love
fucking mush, man.
Because it's like I could either fight those two guys,
Which
or
I have
can
before.
just fight you.
Just kick you and leave.
And I prefer that. I thought that was better. I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Because that would be something that would happen.
Hassan Terrell's dad's birthday is today.
Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
Papa Terrell,
So
Hassan's daddy.
other than that, what happened this week in professional? What happened on Raw that got you guys leading up to Bad Blood that got teased a lot today on the Pat McAfee show? So
that last Monster Standing match was pretty fucking good. It was
Solid.
everything I wanted from 2 big men in a last man standing match. Sad to see that the wrong person got injured. But like that's what happens with Braun Strowman, I guess, nowadays too. Stop and start with the whole thing. Hopefully he gets better, but he was on a roll. And then that torn groin too, I heard. Ouch. Ouch. So
he'll be out
but
for
with
3 to 4. He'll be out
Yep.
for 3 to 4.
Shit, feel better, man.
Seth
I hate
returning.
when I get a Charlie horse. Oh, that was good. Very, very good. Very, very good. I look at the apprehension. It's like, why is he here? You knew it was coming. Listen, I have a special attachment to this because when I went in Baltimore, that was the last time I saw Seth Rollins in my ring. So to see him live, waltz out there, and effectively cost him the match because that was gonna happen, it just lets us know where we going next.
Meanwhile, last night Brie just destroying her brain trying to decipher codes only for Rollins.
Completely unrelated. The Uncle Howdy QR code video popped up, and of course we all chatting about it. And Bree, when these QR codes was popping before with Brie, she was on them. She turned into a jealous girlfriend trying to figure out if you cheating. Damn near FBI to pull up what's going on. And the listen note she got A1 steak sauce. But nothing happened because again, Seth Rollins came back. And I mean, she was going hard for like 30 minutes. Like, oh yeah, this NXT happened over here, and this arena is big, but doesn't have no importance to them. Like, she was on it.
She was cooking, and Seth came in and said, "Burn it down."
Yeah.
Burn it down. Seth fucking Rollins. Can we say that? Did he say that now? Is it official?
Not yet. Not until we're on Netflix.
I feel like, they gonna be cussing. They're gonna be cussing like sailors over there. I promise you. I can't wait. What else happened on Raw? The ring broke.
Liv Morgan's new catchphrase is pretty nice. It's a nice little tick to her character, I'll say. home
Fuck you,
wrecking,
nigga.
title stealing.
I'm so done with that storyline already. I can't wait until it gets extended after Bad Blood because I already know that's what's gonna happen.
Don't say that. Don't put that
It's
out there in the
going to.
universe. It could
It's
be
gonna
over.
be.
It could
It's
all be
not.
done right here.
It won't be.
I mean, what? All right, since it's going to naturally progress, then what's the fucking payoff then?
Dom versus Rhea.
Yeah,
I
on
hope.
Netflix, day one.
Day one on Netflix. Dom
John
versus
Cena
Rhea.
being the guest referee because I would love to see his expressions. Yeah, exactly. I would love to see that. Love to see that.
Nobody want. I feel like I don't want to see Dom versus Rhea. I feel like in the long run of the story, yes, Rhea wants to get her, you know what I'm saying, get her get back for what Dom did. That's not gonna happen though. If it does happen, I will come back to this program and sit there with the I was wrong face.
No, I want a I was wrong t-shirt.
But I'm not.
It does happen. I want a
Bro,
banner.
if it does,
I want
listen, if it does happen, I will go as far as to get a I was wrong t-shirt made.
Yep.
I will go that far.
I want it because I feel like that's what we're gonna get a lot of unique storylines here when Netflix shows up. And the fact that they've already hinted at a draft, I feel like just keep the Judgment Day on Netflix. Bring up a couple of NXT stars that you know for a fact are going to be able to handle their own, and send Gunther to SmackDown.
Give Uncle Howdy or Bo Dallas a Black Mirror episode, and I'll be happy.
Oh Jesus,
Man, I feel like this may rock a little bit of foundation somewhere, but I feel like they may swap out the mid card belts again.
Oh, like
Yeah.
US to
They could swap it out because
Raw.
because now they got that blue belt on Raw. The Intercontinental Championship is blue now. I know it's just for Jay, but
It looks like the new title belt that Jay has looks like it was a Patara fusion or a Fusion Ha version of the old belt, which is not bad.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm.
How you feel about that?
I feel like I'd be okay because LA Knight could cut more scathing promos than Jay could, and he could do it just easily. He has the charisma to where it's like, oh, you don't feel like you had to poke and prod to get this man to hurt your feelings. It's just, yeah, and it just happens.
Wake up on a Tuesday, like, hey, you got hit by the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. Yeah,
and then bam, Netflix there. Like
Jay,
I feel like
with Jay's popularity, it's more a lot with the crowd participation aspect of it versus like LA Knight just bringing that brash. Just he's a mic talker. So there's you look at the two mid card champions and they're good at what they do as far as entertaining the crowd. But switching them will be interesting to see how that would pan out. Yes, it would work like appearance wise because of the blue title, but also like that kind of lends itself to Jay will end up losing it and getting to that whole bloodline story thing if they decide to do it that way, which I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't, but also it's like that, you know.
Word.
So I thought about something when we were talking earlier about, Pat McAfee asking is the big guy showing up at Bloodline, and Cody said which one?
Bloodline.
Or at
Bad Blood?
Bad Blood. I'm gonna say they got their own pay-per-view? Hell yeah.
At this fucking point, everything's gonna be named after the fucking blood. So the big guy coming out, and my first immediate thought, and maybe this is more than likely fantasy booking, was we know KO doesn't have Cody's back or is starting to not have Cody's back. So what if we didn't get the Bloodline Civil War story in 3 weeks, and instead we had Randy, Cody, Roman, and Brock versus Solo, the Gorillas, and Jimmy at War Games?
I feel like other than Roman, it'll be just a slaughter.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I mean, that's kind of what we're leading to. Is we already know like what the bloodline is without Roman, and let's face it, the bloodline without Roman is just basic ass. So why wouldn't it just be the bloodline cheating, not necessarily cheating, but just doing something diabolical to get the win, or at the end of it, just see Brock turn on people again like he did in the past. Pause. So yeah, I could see it that way, or fuck it, Randy turning on Cody during the match. Somebody doing something underhanded for the team mega powers.
I don't see it because again, you would think that the big guy that's coming back is Brock.
Yeah,
that's what we all say.
Yeah.
Where's Dwayne? You telling me Dwayne don't got nothing to do right now?
I don't know if he physically. I don't know if like schedule wise. I don't know if he's filming another movie.
Again,
they're still doing Moana.
I don't know because again, I have to like the fantasy cap goes on, but with what they done over the past year or so, I can't anticipate nothing that they do.
Yeah,
like even something as small and minute as Roman just looking over his shoulder and seeing that Paul Heyman's not there. Like that storytelling right there. So next level that they're already months ahead of everybody in what we predicted. At least that's how I feel about it. Because I couldn't tell you at all.
Oh yeah, no. Cody even alluded to. He's like, you guys aren't predicting the main event of 41.
Fantasy cap on the big guy is Ryback.
You have no idea how many people were saying that on Twitter. So many people were like, so many people were saying that on Twitter that it was going to be Ryback. I also thought that the big guy was Paul Heyman at one point.
Oh, Walrus Heyman? Damn.
The Walrus? Listen, word to my mother. Matter of fact, I want this to be clipped. I want you to send this to me, okay? Bring it in right here, okay? Ryback. Stay the fuck away from WWE. Oh, please.
There's
Thank you.
His fucking Twitter war with Ryback.
I just asked him to stay away. We having a good time without you, and plus I don't need you dropping Phil on his head again. He's already still crying about that. So just stop. Just sit back, eat your chips, and have a good time, brother.
Eat your chips.
What else happened on Raw Significance?
That's tough because you're
New Day, more New Day shit.
Ilya's fucking hurt.
ACL.
We're gonna be fucking without Ilya till more than likely June of next year.
Damn, dog, that's a hell of a time. Please get well soon. That definitely was announced halfway through the show over after what it was a live event match that he had with Gunther. So please get well soon, dog.
I do have to say live event book that is completely live event booking's fault because they've been doing that same match for the past month and a half to 2 months.
Ooh.
They've been doing the same. Like, I mean, it's not hard to pull back the fucking curtain and know what they do at live events when people take pictures. And even the build up, whatever month we were building up after or like just the start of Bash at Berlin to now to the day he got hurt was the same fucking thing. Dark matches, fucking live events was Gunther versus Ilya. They were beating that horse to fucking death and it finally gave out. Like, I understand you guys are building something, but Ilya wasn't going to be in the fucking world title picture for a very long time. Let's fucking realize it. You guys were just trying to put ass in seats, and now look what happened. Do better. Do fucking better.
Well, now with Ilya going, now that got me thinking about our stop on the holiday tour because they get here sometime around December. So, what do you think will be the match then?
You ain't seen Ilya, I know that for sure.
Oh yeah, his ass will be at home right along.
Fucking Gunther versus Bronson Reed.
It's gonna be Gunther versus Sheamus. Guarantee you.
Put him
Now,
against
if
an American, please. God
put him
damn.
again, I would love to see that. Jesus, that would be so good. What else happened on Raw?
They brought back the
the original Cage.
the 2000s era Cage, which I'm a fan
Oh
of.
yes, about damn time. I'm glad they got rid of that red monstrosity. We don't need that.
You know,
We don't need
somebody
that at
thought it
all.
was good shit until it got hurt your fucking eyes halfway through the match.
Couldn't even enjoy it.
VKM is responsible for another 10% of Johnson & Johnson as to why they're still alive in business. The other 90, no Diddy.
I'm not gonna say we can't. I'm not gonna say that. We can't. The cases are still active, so we just I think I'm just gonna withhold all my Diddy comments until the verdict is dropped. Even though we know what the verdict is.
That's the one fact that they put out of that documentary. Johnson & Johnson is alive because of Mr. VKM.
Professional wrestling and Diddy. Oh, that's great.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine the meeting? Damn! Can you imagine their offices when they both went down? Vince just got hit. Damn it! What are we gonna do? I don't know.
No
but
more wrestling.
We still got
more
Diddy. Yes. No. Oh, I could imagine they'd be mad. They got Diddy now. Shit.
Our stock's dropping.
What are we gonna do?
It's like the Ace Ventura movie where he's got the arrow stuck in his leg.
We have fun here. We have fun here. At Time in the Ring. We have fun here. Overall, it's been a good week in wrestling. Good, just
so far.
Just exciting. I mean, congratulations! Like the title. AEW got that money. CM Punk don't know shit. CM Punk. I'm so sad that he's gonna win it. I hate to see that he's gonna win it, but I know it makes sense.
I mean, he had to stay in a hotel for a month because he does not want to bring that malarkey back home to the family. So I mean, hey, he has to win, right?
No,
there'll be other matches.
There'll be other matches. So what number do we think Roman's going to be in the Rumble this year?
30. But yes, I'll say 30 for sure.
30?
Why not? Why not? What you gonna run him from? You gonna run him from one?
You know,
that man is tired. I know he's had a lot of time off, but remember who this is.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
It could work though. He could just lay there for an hour.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I would. Hi, Duke City Warriors. Yeah, I could see.
Yo.
It's the CM Punk Nexus thing where he starts at 1 and all the other members are just the bloodline members from like 2 to 7. Be like, hey guys, family reunion, and then Wapado John Cena comes in.
And they stomp his ass out.
Yeah.
Retirement tour. All right.
Also, like how stacked this Rumble is going to be because we know Cena's probably going to be in it.
Roman's
going to be in it. Punk is going to be in it.
Let's push the Brock button.
Brock's going to
If there was ever a time, that's the time to do it.
This is our childhood just dying away Rumble, basically.
McAfee's probably going to be in it because it's in Indianapolis.
Let's go.
And he's going to be
Hopefully
in it
he
with
eliminates
Roman,
himself
Brock,
again.
I want it. I want him to just be in with like CM Punk, Roman, and Brock, and him just do the exact same thing he did last year.
Nope.
Or it's better if Adam Pearce comes out and he's like, you can't do that again, not 2 years in a row.
You got to fight.
It's like, oh,
shit.
I saw you in those Adam Cole matches, bro. I know you can fight.
Real good. Real good. Damn, this Rumble finna be lit in Indy, man.
Yeah. In Indianapolis, of all places.
I mean, listen, with the way the calendar is looking for these guys over the next calendar year, man, there was ever a time to invest your money in the Fed, I think this would be it.
Yep, 100%. This has been a great time. I love how I went from like AEW got its money. All right, cool. Let's go back to WWE.
Back to the Fed.
Back to the Fed.
I will say, as in regards to the AEW stuff, I'm curious if they're really going to like put on a full Ricochet Ospreay match. I get that they would have to give.
They already
at
did
least
it, dude.
I can tell you what.
They
Listen,
opened the
I'll tell you exactly how it ended right now because I was watching it the whole time. We get the classic time limit draw finish, and then they said restart it, so they got an extra 5 minutes. But of course, Konosuke Takeshita came out and pretty much caused a no finish. So you knew this match was not going to be what you thought it was going to be because it's Wednesday. And Wednesday isn't privy to good things ever since the Black and Gold left.
Apparently, they did the original spot from their 2016 match to open up the.
Oh, they're just old. I swear, that's like you would think that spot would tinkle a couple of loins, but they're just aged. Like back in the day when that spot happened, you get that spring. It's like, oh, it happened today. It was just like, oh.
Well, I mean, Will Ospreay was also 20 pounds lighter back then.
They both were lighter.
He didn't have the muscle that he has now. Like that boy.
Ricochet was lighter because he had hair. Lighter because he had hair.
Why you so bald?
Why you got no hair, dog?
That's a question. Why you bald? What?
Why you? And in the words of Chris, all bald people are assholes.
Hey man,
head over to
Ricochet's got to be an asshole because he can't talk.
Oh God, I don't believe that. I have a lot of bald friends.
Jesus. Let me see.
What
Mark
else is
Briscoe.
The thing that you
Chris
brought up,
Jericho.
Monk, where it's like Danielson and Okada, but for the first 20 minutes.
What in the event? Yeah, the main event tonight is Danielson Okada for the for the AEW Championship, but it's only on the line for the first 20 minutes.
Oh no!
No, the Continental title was on the line for the first 20 minutes of the match. What the fuck?
Even MJF made fun of the match.
Oh, what'd he say? I would love to hear that. I didn't hear that.
People were like, when your top talent makes fun of the match, you don't know how to book. And I was like, oh, he did not have Tony's back at all when he put this. Guys, I had to stop what I was doing to read this graphic. After reading it repeatedly for a full 8 hours, I've come to the conclusion no human being can possibly comprehend this stipulation. It's impossible. At NASA, at Albert Einstein, at the tweet of God. Please help.
Are you tweet God?
And then he put, this post wasn't sarcastic. I'm like, oh shit.
You gotta think about it. Max is paid. That check is already in the mail. I can say what the fuck I want. I was always going to say what the fuck I want.
I feel like MJF, every time Tony makes a dumb decision, he always has to look down at his tattoo and be like, was it the right thing to do?
I signed it.
He just look at this shit like, I'm not fucking leaving.
It's like a painful reminder.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not. He was like, I'm not fucking leaving. And now it's like, I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not leaving.
He has to consult the tattoo. Yes.
Yes, he does. It's all right. It's like, remember that scene on what was it? Steve is like, is this your company? Yeah, that's my company. That's my company. I'm a ride for him. I love him. That's Tony Khan. That's my boss.
It's he made that contract match. Within a contract. Yeah,
I guess. I guess.
But I mean, hey,
it's Okada Danielson.
But with the possibility of Danielson being a double champ, hey, I guess that's the allure to that, other than it being Okada Danielson. So
the fact that you're putting this match on TV again, I feel like I've seen this once.
No build.
No build at all. Just because it's our 5-year anniversary and We've been doing this for 5 years. If we go back to episode 1, boy oh boy, how different things look.
Is Tony married? God
No.
damn! Imagine if Tony was married, the anniversary gifts that he would give his wife. If we,
It's a plane. Next year, the following year, it's a dog. The next year, it's another plane with another dog.
and then the next year after that, it's the AEW World Title against Danielson and Okada triple threat.
Just because I love you, boo.
I love wrestling more.
So you want to see? Hold up, I'm going to do a poor Tony Khan impression. Tony, I hope this doesn't interfere in any future opportunities as far as me working for, with, or alongside you.
Oh,
okay?
trust me, with what Chris has said, it won't.
Oh, thank God. I don't even want to do it no.
Oh, so Darby Allin sets up an open challenge at Wrestle Dream, and I have such a bad feeling that may be the day either Shelton Benjamin or Bobby Lashley debut, since MVP's making an announcement tonight.
Everybody's got fucking announcements now. First Tony with the big announcement, and now MVP got one. I mean, earlier he did hand a card to Mercedes, so who knows? I mean, they used to work together.
Yeah. In passing, but still.
Damn. So is the Hurt business is coming.
Hurt
Shelton
Syndicate,
the Hurt Syndicate or the Hurt company.
The Hurt LLC.
The Hurt there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's not the Hurt LLC.
Yeah.
There it is.
They're coming. I feel like Bobby is gonna just be the guy that debuts at Wrestle Dream, and he's just gonna throw Darby.
And I'm not mad at that.
I love how Wrestle Dream is now like the portal for all former WWE superstars
to just come on over. And I think why not? Because it is a Wrestle Dream that these guys are here now.
Fuck the Forbidden Door. That's the New Japan one.
Wrestle Dream is ours.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Collision's gonna be packed as fuck with the Hurt Collective.
With the Hurt Collective.
No, the Hurt Collective is an exclusive to Shockwave.
Oh,
only on Max. What up, Rusty?
Yo, what up, Rusty?
What's the deal?
Overall, it's been
solid.
It's been fun. It's a good week. No. Well, this happened in wrestling. It's just like, all right, cool. We finally have a good week. Let's see how far we can go. We have Bad Blood at the end of this week. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I mean, the buildups are great, but I feel like only half the stories are going to get cut off. We're still going to have to deal with Liv Morgan and Rhea, and I'm really tired of that at this point.
Xia Li made her debut in Impact.
What is she now?
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to her because I mean she had a good thing going before she left. Kick a bitch in the head and move on. Like that was the perfect gimmick that she had.
Which
swing her knives, kick a bitch in the head, and then we up. That was perfect.
Which one was that one? She had 7 different gimmicks in WWE.
Okay, I think this was the comic book gimmick. I think this is the comic book, the Marvel thing.
Because she had that and then Mortal Kombat.
Saw an episode of Nihao Kai Lan and looked at Xia Li and was like, "Yeah,
you got a dragon.
It's anime." No, Vince, it's not anime. It's anime. God damn it!
It's one of them animes that they watch now. Oh yeah, I'm just like, all right, that's kind of cool.
Holy shit! Okay, Juice Robinson has lost his fucking mind. He is out here fighting Hangman, and they just went through the barricade.
Where does this go?
Lumberjack with Jeff Jarrett, bro. It would have been a good match, but
the
Bang Bang Gang, the Bang Bang Gang,
the Bang Bang Gang, who are heels against the ultimate heel as of right now in AEW, Hangman Adam Page. Okay.
I mean, it's Juice Robinson. Everybody loves Juice.
It's a great match for the 5th anniversary of Dynamite, don't you know?
Absolutely. There's no narrative here, ladies and gentlemen. Just bangers. Just great action.
I love the pun, bangers. That big announcement, though. Look, don't forget about that. Don't mind the.
Don't forget about the huge. No, and even then, I don't even know. I thought that was. I thought that Ricochet and Ospreay would main event this show. Then what the fuck's going on last?
Our 20-minute special stipulation hour-long main event where Danielson is gonna probably 20 minutes in.
20 minutes and 1 second, he's gonna beat him.
No, he's gonna attempt the pin, and then the Bucks are gonna interfere, and then that's how, or not the Bucks.
Nigel McGuinness.
Nigel's on commentary tonight. He's not doing anything.
That would be a good swerve. Is if like right before the belt hits its expiration time, Nigel interferes. That would be great. But we already know somebody's going to interfere, so the ref isn't going to see it, so that Okada doesn't lose his Continental Classic title, and then they're going to continue the match. I hate.
And then he'll call somebody a bitch.
Quick question. I heard that I don't know. I saw Busted Open and Wrestling Observer. I kind of saw a couple of clips on.
I listened to him this morning.
Where they piped in Riccaboni's voiceover. He went to the bathroom, I guess, and instead of like acknowledging that he left the area, in post, Ian Riccaboni ended up voicing in his stuff for the show.
Oh shit.
That's wild as fuck.
So apparently it made a big old issue with Brian Alvarez. I was like, Brian Alvarez is always like bitching.
He's always mad.
He's always bitching, but I'm like, that's funny as shit.
I gotta pee. Let me get it in post. What the
and I guess
no.
I guess like Taz or something, or like Shivani was like, he's underneath the table, he's underneath the announcer's desk, and like Ian Riccaboni in post. So like, I'm scared.
Yes,
I'm right here, Tony.
Oh,
I'm over here now. Just move away from the mic slightly. I'm over here.
Oh no.
That's crazy. That's the first I've ever heard of that like ever happening. I'm sure if it's happened in the past, I've never known. But to hear it now, it's like
it happened in the old WWE stuff when they taped it, but this wild.
Hey. Switchblade Jay White has made his return this evening.
Oh, okay. So
he's beating the shit. He's beating the shit out of Hangman right now. So I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know what the good bad thing is right now. I'm confused here.
So the Bang Bang Gang are going to be face.
They're going back to babyface,
and they're going to go up against the EVP Elite.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I missed seeing Jay White on television, so I'm happy to see him out here, getting him some. But the shit just got to make sense.
Screw it. Just give the Lucha Brothers the tag belts until they leave.
Well, Penta's gone already.
No,
Penta's not gone.
Penta's not gone.
Penta's not leaving Ray.
He put out a.
Oh, respect.
He's all like, I'm a wrestler and I'll handle whatever it is my business is in the ring. I got people that handle my business outside of the ring. Yeah. And until my until my people say otherwise, I think he mentioned something along the lines. 1 second, let me see.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he's not leaving. He's not gonna leave Ray.
Well, listen, just as a big brother supposed to. I'll stay here and tell my brother good.
Let me see if he put anything on here.
Well, shout out to the Lucha Brothers. They will be missed in AEW, but I hope that nothing but good matches, title runs, and moments that make you say happen over in the Fed. Yeah,
Okay, it
gasp.
says, I'll
Happen over
say
in the Fed.
this. I am still under contract with AEW. That is my present. I have not thought about my future because I prefer to think about my here and now. And my
That's what I'm
now
talking
is AEW. If they decide to not have us in matches, that's their thing. But I am ready for the day they need me to go to work with the same energy and enthusiasm I've always had. We will see what happens in future months, but I am still in AEW and I cannot even think about talking to another company because that is not of my involvement. My legal team, lawyers, and that stuff will handle everything relating to contracts and the like. But my job is inside the ring and with the fans. Everything that happens outside of that will be handled by people in their areas. My president is AEW. I'm still firm with them, and quite frankly, I don't know what will happen in the future.
I.e., I'm not leaving yet, y'all, because I
I'm just on the
can't go.
couch.
I'm not leaving yet because I can't go. But update: Jack Perry just arrived in his rickety ice cream truck, and for some reason, Shibata just showed up. So I think Shibata is next in line for a TNT title match, but he just got his ass whooped. So I don't know how that's going to go.
I just want Jack Perry to come out. Do your chain hang low? Do it what we'll do.
Oh God. I just wish Tony would have at least one story, just one story that made sense, just one.
Yeah,
The
Daniel
content-
Bryan's
yeah,
not
he-
dead yet. That's the story.
This is terrible, and much kudos to Excalibur for trying to explain it. The graphic came up for the main event again, and it's just like
I know.
I be trying. Like AEW is like the one of my two kids that just can't get right, but I still love them the same as the WWE because they both have a special place in my heart. But sometimes AEW just be like.
I've kind of like thought about it too last night. I don't know why, but I was just watching a lot of like highlights for this particularly, and I'm like, okay, so
Most
if
ice
AEW,
cream.
so if AEW is like the future of wrestling, where it's all matches and like it's all that, like all the storylines, and the old wrestling technically would be WWE with all the storyline aspect. I think AEW works in that retrospect, but it's too early on for people to realize, oh, these are just matches that people watch. Because that I feel like if I were to time travel in like 30, 40, 50 years from now and I see a wrestling match, I see AEW with those matches of like Ospreay versus Ricochet versus Penta, like like it's the attraction of it all between the match. But like something like WWE, it's just that fans are so grown to used to having that story to intrigue them rather than the individual. And I can see where AEW falters in that because people aren't growing up to the expectation because WWE is still a thing. You see what I mean? So like it's just that weird thing.
You just explained us going to an indie event versus us going to like a tape show, which is the draw. We have these people who are going to be here. We don't know what the story is. Us as fans, screw it. Me and you have walked into places where we didn't know what the story was going to be. And we're like, oh, cool. But these two people worked really well. So it made us happy. So no, I see where your logic is. It's like people need to look at like AEW matches as like they're just draw. They don't need story. And if you need story to watch a wrestling match, you're not evolving. You're not going with. Like if you need a 9-month backstory about how somebody can't finish their story even though technically they finished it when they lost.
But also you're writing for television and you're writing for viewers. So in that retrospect, AEW needs to evolve to write for their base because now they're going to have HBO Max. See?
I mean they do, but they don't because they got the
bag.
they got the bag without it. Like
They got that money.
They got the bag without it. They proved they don't need to do it. They got the bag. They got the app.
Listen,
They got the
yo.
TV channels. They got it.
What they did was they walked in the office and put everything they did over the last 5 years on the screen and was like, y'all want this?
Yeah.
They was like, yes, we'll throw a bunch of money at you to have it over here as well as keep it over there. Y'all sure? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, take it.
Anybody who says no, they need to write stories better, they got the fucking bag. They did it. They didn't
We're
have
on
to do it. They
next
did it.
year.
Meanwhile, people are still shaking their heads like, why?
Why? It's gonna be more fun. It's way more entertaining when people are like, well, why did they get it? They don't have good stories. They didn't need them. They did it. They got it.
They got so much content, and I also read an agreement that for those who already subscribe to Max, the pay-per-views will be available, but at a discounted rate for people who already subscribe. So that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. They still gonna get that bag on top of the bag they already got. So 2025 is gonna be interesting. Again, you don't need cable no more to watch professional wrestling. It's nice to have.
CW.
Except for the CW.
Except the CW. You need the CW and Access TV.
You need that. And Jesus Christ. They got Danielson cutting a promo trying to get you ready for this match that no one is ready for.
No. Oh, yeah.
like,
shout out to the Baltimore Orioles. They just got eliminated.
I'm going to do this in the style of one Stuart Gilligan Griffin. Seth MacFarlane, don't sue me. Hey, Donovan, fuck you. All right, well, shout out to Rusty CW having no issues last night. I'm glad you was able to enjoy NXT in its entirety.
Your CW didn't. There were a bunch of people calling over the country on Busted Open last night or this morning saying that it was.
It didn't work.
Good for you, dog.
Hitting my damn TV box.
First it was Verizon, and now it's the CW.
And now it's the CW.
Malicious intent.
Oh, yes. So those who are interested, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, is now going to be in a match with Serena Deeb. And Hal Finning, they're in Pittsburgh. So now Britt's walking through the crowd and she's getting the the big popski. The black and yellow popski, if you will.
Cool. She got the popski.
And now she's going to lose to Deebski.
So what are they doing with Britt? Nothing. You don't really have to do much.
I guess figuring it out.
She'll
figuring
do something
it out
eventually. She'll do
like
something.
We'll start with this. I mean, listen, we could go from the Serena D match, and we could go from here, or this just could be, like we said earlier, another great match to watch on Wednesday night. Yeah,
it'll be just a good match. That's it.
That's crazy. Hey, quick question. When the last time a prediction show has been released from this page? I feel like you guys just did away with them completely.
I mean, every time these last couple of times we have been on the road, we haven't even got
just like that.
Yeah, there's no point in doing a prediction when we're not even going to watch it.
Yeah, that's crazy. You want to tell the people why you guys won't even be able to watch it this time?
Yeah, we will be in Las Vegas, New Mexico. For
yeah, you had to add that.
I love the dramatic pause.
We'll be for P1P presents test of strength.
Test of strength,
which it should be fun. We're excited. We're glad we get to go. And then the following week we'll be in Odessa, Texas, or Midland, for OSW presents Battleborn, which is going to be a great show. I'm super excited to go there.
Hell yes.
So yeah, we will not be able to watch Bad Blood this weekend.
I will. I'll watch it for you guys, and even better, after the show, I'll go live and I'll talk about it with some friends.
I hope you do, man, because
No, just so y'all can see what happened.
We're more than likely gonna be on the road.
yeah, we'll be on the road.
Well, yeah. Well, whoever's not driving, just watch it on your phone.
Yeah, because we will.
Just drive safely. That's all I'll say. Just drive safely.
Oh, this
That's
one's
all
gonna
I
be,
need.
This one's gonna be easier because it's only gonna be
Like
2.5 hours compared to the 3.5 that we normally do.
That's cake. That is cake. It's a
So
good time, man. I can't wait to get on one of these trips with y'all, dog. Oh, that'll be a
downtime
riot.
on the road will make
Downtime on the road.
We'll make a
Again.
comeback.
Downtime
And
on the
yes.
road is gonna be
Hell
wild with all of us.
This is gonna
Yeah.
be good TV. Great television.
Oh, that one's gonna be wild when we have all that. But you know what? I'm grateful we get to go. We get to travel on the road, hang out with our friends again, get to see what they're doing, and you know, we never know where we're gonna be next. I'm super excited. I'm hoping we get to go to Phoenix in November. I'm really hoping for that. But yeah, are you doing commentary for phase 1 again? They haven't asked us to do it. And
Uh-oh.
they haven't asked us to do it. I'm gonna assume no, because we would have to borrow an audio mixer again, and I don't want to borrow it if we're not going to use it. So if they don't let us know, then no, we won't be doing commentary. Live video of travel driving. Gotta be good content. Oh, Rusty, you have no idea.
Yeah,
what
you don't
sound-
know how
you have
many
no
dead
idea.
spots in New Mexico there are.
Yeah,
It can't happen.
Rusty,
It can't happen.
we're not live when we do downtime on the road. That's a kind of like a found footage released later because
It's like Blair Witch Project with that shit.
Like, oh shit, I found this. Should I post it? Yeah.
they haven't gone
Fuck yeah.
live in like 2 weeks.
I forgot we shot it, bro. Go ahead, post that shit, bro. Post it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was the week after we almost died in Utah. We came back and we were like, "Oh yeah, we don't have anything for this week, but we can't really find anybody that wants to be interviewed right now. So let's just do this."
Back when we didn't have 100 subs and we're like, fuck it.
We almost died. Look. We almost died, guys. Here.
That was an interesting trip. The next time I go to Salt Lake, I'm flying.
I'm flying.
Smart.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm flying. There's no driving up there.
At least I
anymore.
got to see one of those huge ass jackrabbits that people talk about in Arizona.
Got to see one of the mega churches too.
Mega churches, yeah.
Yeah, we got to see one of the
Hello,
mega
that
churches. That was weird, dude. Like that threw me off.
Oh, I'm good on all that.
Well, no, dude, we were on the freeway, so we're elevated up, and it's
And you
still reaching us. And I was like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." That's
Very,
Moab
very
less
good.
interesting. Oh, Utah be Utah, and the moment you get into Utah,
oh yeah, dude.
I see that. Was there many
Yes.
black people in Utah? Is black
No.
people in Utah? There's
No,
no
no, we
no
saw
black
we
people?
we
Did you
saw-
see any?
we saw one at McDonald's.
You know what? I'm not even mad that that's where you saw him at, but I'm just happy that you saw one.
Yeah, we
I
saw
think
one.
wasn't it the one that gave you shitty service too, or was it Eric that they gave shitty?
I was gonna say
service?
nobody gave me shitty service. I think it was Eric.
I think it was Eric because he's brown. Like he's a brown kid.
Why does Duke City want to get put on a boat? They ain't got to put you
I
on no
don't-
boat.
Just put me on a boat. I don't know. No, I don't want to be on a boat.
I mean,
Oh, I
listen,
hate-
You can't go to
Flying.
port.
flying's pretty
Go
cool.
to port right now.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't even go to
everything.
port.
Hey, well, listen, hold on. That's some serious shit. A side note to that. Anybody that could and possibly will be affected by the ports going on strike, man, be safe out here. Make sure that you got your stuff together. It's just to make sure that you and your loved ones are straight because, you know, shit finna get real spooky and real goofy out here, man. Public service announcement from Uncle Black.
Port
On a lighter note,
You guys don't know the context of why he was so mad, but he called me earlier, and it was because something went like double in price. And that's
you don't
why
under
he was
fucking
pissed.
stand. I hate it. I hate it. Like, Like it hasn't even been a week. Like I could understand. Sidebar from the wrestling. At least I was anticipating this to happen at least a week or two after they announce it. This is only the second day.
Yeah,
They just hit the picket lines yesterday, and now the stores are empty. People panic shopping like a hurricane's coming.
Wait. Just hear him on the phone. Damn, inflation ain't this a bitch?
I was just so mad. Listen, you think going out and buying food at the market to save you money from eating out, right? No.
No.
No, it's more work. I mean, it tastes better, but it's just more work. So I don't know, man. I'm about to start growing my own food. Fuck it.
That's why I told you I'm glad we're a beef state, so at least we have that on hand. But
you're lucky mother Hubbard. There's gonna be 2.5 vegetarians next week.
We're a beef state and a cheese city.
2.5 vegetarians.
What?
All right, everyone. You can catch Uncle Black at Uncle Black on YouTube. You can see us. We'll see you guys later. We have an interview this weekend with Jonathan Sabika that I did earlier this week. Have a good night, guys. 2.5.
Take care. 2.5 vegetarians.